Hello, and welcome to this episode of Great Conversations. I am here today with Bob Scott. He is with Caregiver Volunteers of Central New Jersey, and I'm excited to have you here to talk about all of the great things that your organization does for seniors in our area.
Oh, well, thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it. I'm happy to be here and talk about caregivers. But yeah, so Caregiver Volunteers, Central Jersey, we started off, we were just an Ocean County branch out of Toms River. Started 34 years ago. And, just like a lot of the great nonprofits and a lot of the good things, that started with an idea of people helping their neighbors. And in the parishes, people wanted a way to help some of the older folks in the parish. And so they started these little sub chapters, and then it became what it is now. And yeah, we've got a little over 1,000 volunteers at this point. Last year we did about 40. I hate it because I wanted 50, but we did 47,000 services last year.
Well, that's still pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Well, we have something to aim for 2026.
This is true. And we do everything. Our major, probably one of our biggest things is transportation. As we know, Ocean County, it's tough, the bus routes and so on and so forth. But probably before I did this, I didn't realize how tough it would be if you could just imagine someone takes your keys away, and then all of a sudden now you got to get to your doctor's appointments. You got to get to the supermarket. You got to get to all these things. And although, I will say, Ocean Ride is fantastic. It really is an amazing service. Everybody can't take advantage of that. So that's where someone like us come in, and we can dispatch our volunteers, as well as we have a program which you guys have been great here in Brick and Ocean County, as well as Monmouth County, and grants to give us for our Healthy Hop program, which is a partnership with Uber to give rides to medical appointments.
Oh,
so yeah, and it's very fulfilling, and it's I know everybody kind of says it's not the sexy donation because it's for the seniors, but I got to tell you, I've been around, and the folks that we help, they're not asking for it. They don't want to ask for help. They don't want that. For the most part, it's because maybe their son or daughter, if they have them and they're lucky enough, they live so far away and they don't want to be such a nuisance.
Right.
So we handle everything from food shopping to the driving appointments. We do friendly visits, which is huge, and I've had a lot of fun actually just myself doing that and meeting with folks, and I can't imagine 5 minutes of our day what a difference that makes for someone who is so isolated, even though they've got neighbors all over the place.
Sure.
Right now we've got snow all over the ground,
right,
but
so you're kind of stuck inside, right?
So you guys, right now, we can kind of get a feeling for what it's like if you are a senior that mobility is a little bit of an issue. You don't have a car. Just going from your house out to your mailbox and back can be a lot. So imagine if that's your life, you lose your spouse, and they handled all of those things. And I mean, to me, this is where we came from. So we got to support it, and proud to do it.
I love that. I know. So around 20 years ago was my first opportunity to get involved with caregivers as a shopper.
Oh, cool.
And I had the opportunity to do that through Epiphany Church. They ran a little training program, and my mom and I went. And then I ended up shopping for a lovely woman for a few years. I had 2 babies while I was shot. It was enough time that she got to meet both my kids as they were born, right?
Yeah.
And she was just wonderful, and it was a great experience, I know. But not along with the shopping and taking people to the doctor's appointments, that is very necessary. And you said for visits, just to pop in and visit people. I think you also offer for people who are caring for seniors.
Yes,
a little bit of respite, right? Mm-hmm. There's a respite program where if you're someone who is the main caregiver of maybe your mom or your grandmother, and you never have any time to just go out and get a haircut or do something for yourself. That's something that you offer as well, right?
Yeah, actually, yes. And it's one of our best programs. And it's also, it's very difficult because, I think unless you've been a caregiver for someone, it's really hard to explain what that means because it's a full-time job. And when I say full-time, I don't mean 8 hours a day. I mean, you're always on. It never ends. It never ends. And this, especially now, I mean, if you've ever gone through something where you've had a parent who was in good health, but you were taking care of them and you had your kids and such, we're in a really tough time now because when it comes to dementia, when it comes to things of that sort, just to get a haircut, just to get out of the house, just to go shopping by yourself is very fulfilling. So yeah, we do have a respite program. We got a great, Julie manages that program. It's phenomenal. And what I'm really proud of is the people that we can't help due to restrictions of hands-on restrictions. So, you have to be a certified home health aide to help someone, changing and things of that sort. So where our volunteers can't do that, what our services can do is we give assisted technology. So for instance, if we can't help you by supplying you with a respite help, we'll give we have things like the Sky Angels so that you can locate where your parents are, or locks on the doors, or just little tidbits to help you a little bit. And then we offer our recharge program, which is open to anyone that you can, if you're caring for someone and you are, you're at your wit's end or you just need a little break, call our office, get involved in this. It's at the Toms River and also at the Manchester libraries we do these. And what we do is we have a social worker that's there to work with the caregivers. And then we have staff that's taking care of your loved ones. So you get a little bit of a break and have some lunch and really just get a minute to talk to other people in that situation. I don't know if I grew up, my grandmother was in the house next door. Like that's just how we grew up. And so it's kind of what I knew. But, life, I don't want to say it was simpler because everybody always says that, but it seemed like there wasn't so much on everybody's plate. And when you have someone that you just don't know what the next 5 minutes are going to be like, you can never turn off. And so I do love that program, and it's a respite program, and we're here for anybody. So, you just give us a call.
I love that. I love that. When our seniors, God bless, I'm very happy about this, but we're living longer. So, we have more grandparents and great-grandparents that are now here, healthy, older people maybe not in the best health, but it is a great opportunity for the community to come together through caregivers to assist within the town that they live in, right? Yeah. So your location is throughout, what towns are we?
Actually, all of Ocean County. We do, I would say, we have all of our service do cover all of Ocean County, but our main hotspot would be, basically down to LBI, and then up. And then we're also in Monmouth County as well. Our office is in Toms River. Now I'm a brick guy, so of course, you got it brick. I love it here. And I think that what we're trying to help is just get back to the way things were. You help your neighbors. Like it's not about, when you think about volunteering, like I always say, if your neighbor called you up and said, hey, if you're going to the store, can you grab me milk? Who in the right mind wouldn't, right? Like that would be messed up. It's the same thing. You just don't know about the people on your block that just honestly getting them milk can make such a difference.
Right. Just that one little thing.
One little thing. One little thing. Carving out somebody's mailbox, right? Like these little things that maybe, like my mom and dad would kill me if I didn't do that for my neighbor. Sure. Like they would be like, "What are you doing?" So these little things, it's about that. And I have to say, our volunteers it's an older volunteer population, but hey, listen, if you got nothing going on, let us fill your day. Because it fills you in so many ways too. Because it's self-a-purpose to the volunteers and also helps a lot of people.
It really does. I love that. Yeah. Do you have any events or anything coming up?
Yes, we do. Let's see. All right, so, Mayor, the Dancing with the Stars is coming back.
That's pretty exciting.
And you danced for us.
I did. I didn't win. I did not
That's
win.
All right. That's right.
I felt like a winner inside, though, when I did it.
You did great, though. You were great. And you know what, too? You were, so super busy, and, to give us the time for that was just so huge.
It was fun.
And it's a fun event. And this year, we're going to be doing that September 30th. We have that. We're also going to be doing our appreciation. We do our appreciation at the Blue Claws. That's going to be April 30th. And then we've got our big 50-50 last year. Oh, that's right. $100 tickets, only 250 of them. Somebody's going to get $12,500.
That's pretty awesome.
Want to hear something cool, though? Last year was the first year we did it. And a receiver who honestly just said, you know what? I was going to give this as a donation anyway. He ended up winning $9,000. And and this is someone that really he could use the money, but not only that, but then here he comes and for our annual appeal, he gives us 1,000 back, which is just amazing, you know. And so it's a feel good thing, and we're here. And I mean, if I just have to say, if you're over the age of 60 and you're not driving, give us a call. Learn about our services. If we can't help you, the other thing is we're a resource. We give resources out, and these are, you know, we're not giving you just one or two, but we give you, all the resources that we can help you with. So if you have a problem, anything from, if there's an issue, a hardware issue, things like that going on in your house, we can point you in the right direction. And then if you're looking at this for your parents, learn about our services, and all you got to do is, I got the number, I'm bad, but it's 732-505-2273, or you can visit us at cvcj.org. That's cvcj.org. And we're there Monday through Friday from 9 to 3. And we're at a bunch of different events.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks
I do appreciate it. There's a lot of great information. If you are someone who needs the services of Caregiver Volunteers, or if you're looking for some volunteer opportunities, I encourage you to reach out, give them a call. It's a great experience for the receiver and the giver, both ways. So I just want to thank you for joining us today. And thank you for joining us for this great conversation. Have a great day.